field position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So Clemson's offense takes the field to start this game off. Blowouts and rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive.
Snatches it on the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, this defense is reeling already. First play of the game, and you give up an explosive play in the passing game just like that. They better collect themselves and buckle up and get ready to go.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that.
He's going for it all. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
He's got his man. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This is like a gift to have starting field position like this, Jesse.
You're absolutely right. It's ideal. And, David, they practice this. Sudden change situations.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they strike first.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The run from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Seminoles with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Denson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lemon. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive went see if they can do it again. With the catch, it's Fry. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might be changing the route. Back to throw. It's Gideon. Unloads it downfield. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got an open man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Denson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Noles send out the punt unit. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Gideon. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Pressure affects quarterbacks. This guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Wants to go up top. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. He's loose. Past the 10. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback on the keeper. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing it.
Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
snap in the shotgun. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 2-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Gideon. Got a man, it's Sparks. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Finds his man, it's Fry. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Clemson! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Caught over the middle. It's Denson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now
makes a grab for a big play. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red.
Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand off through the shotgun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Gideon. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Sparks. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Had a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Buys a little time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Gideon. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Fires to the big fella. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sparks. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
56, Florida State, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. The give to the back. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Tigers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air, it's Gideon. He's going to fire deep. Makes a grab on the shot. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his man. It's Sparks. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Fry. Turning on the Jets. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Tigers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Backs looking for the goal line. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Armstrong. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Fry. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He's going to take off. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Now adjusting. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. A hand to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. The Noles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch around the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. That's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. And he makes the grab, but can't get the foot down in the field of play. Almost had 6 there. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. Back to throw, it's Gideon. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man all by himself. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Punt is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Gideon. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Running back searching for a hole. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. This Clemson defense has been something across the entire game. Old school lockdown.
I mean, unbelievable. Shutting down everything you want to do. Shutting down the run, shutting down the pass. This defense has been lights out. We've seen a lot of great defensive performances from the Clemson Tigers. This is right up there with the best of them.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness. He wants to take the top off. Hits him in stride at the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Clemson.
To the air, it's Gideon. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Complete to the left. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. To the air on first down. He makes a catch. Smashes through the tackle. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party pick. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Making side adjustments here. Off play action. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Open field on the right. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And we knew this offense was good, man, but seeing them in person, like, now I understand why they're a top 10 offense. Week in, week out, so many different ways to hit you from so many different angles. Undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward with all of their dreams in front of them.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Armstrong. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called. The clock stops with 26 seconds left. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Got it near midfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've...
Going over the top. He caught it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
On the move from inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end.